went on the rant about Biden. What was that all about?
Said, let's go, Brandon. Yeah.
When was that?
The Alec Baldwin.
I know, that was so bad.
I don't know.
That was so sad.
You know, I think that they had some issues there on the set.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I'm not so sure that that wasn't a setup.
Well, I don't see how it could be a setup. They just had it. Somebody just.
Oh, no. Listen, hear me out now. If they've had issues on the
I
set,
guess that's possible, but I don't know about that.
you had some disgruntled people working on that movie. And apparently, there were a few. I'm thinking what I read was 5 to 10, maybe.
Zach, you worse than Alex
And-
Jones on these conspiracy theories.
If that's the case, how easy would it have been for someone to come back on the set? They had access originally to it. Come back on the set and put a hot load in that pistol or that weapon, whatever they used. Yeah, it was a pistol, I'm sure. But the other hand of that, the other side of that is Alec Baldwin is a anti-gun guy, and the hypocritical part of this whole thing is
what does that have to do with?
right.
He just
And
doesn't like violence.
No, he is
Just doesn't like
anti-gun. I've
violence.
heard it.
I don't think he's anti-gun. I don't think he likes violence.
And I'm not right,
I wouldn't
left. I'm pretty much middle of the road with all this politics stuff. So you guys can call me conservative or Republican, whatever. You know how I stand. We've talked about this stuff before.
Man, you make Ted
Bunny
Nugent look
and
liberal.
Shade. We've talked about this. But he is he's a liberal, anti-gun guy, and he's fought these laws. He don't like the NRA, and he don't like all this. Here's the thing: if you don't know anything about guns, even though someone might have snuck back on the set and put a load in there, or if they just had some crappy people working on the set in the movie, and that could happen also. So the latest I heard was the Halyna, was that her name?
Halyna Hutchins.
The unfortunate lady that died was the one that hired these people, and that's unfortunate. If you don't have good people working, it's not a good situation.
Well, I'm sure she didn't hire. She wasn't responsible for hiring
Yeah,
everyone.
because I'm sure other people are
That-
involved in that also, hiring people. Like she did.
Well, it's very unfortunate for Alec, and it's unfortunate for his family and her family, and it's just bad. That's just a bad situation. And I was listening to John Schneider
Is
this
he the
morning
Duke
on.
of Hazard.
He was on Newsmax, maybe.
Oh, on Newsmax, huh?
No.
How'd you get that? Did that just pop up?
That
Mr.
just happens to
Conservative?
pop up on. Yeah. Okay. You busted me on that one. All right. You got me. However.
Did you get a new blazer?
However.
New jacket?
Um.
Would you pull that out of the back of your closet?
Yeah, I got a new coat. I did.
I like it.
I tried. Yeah.
Why didn't you try to find a red one?
So he's saying that on any set he's ever been on, and he's done a lot of movies. John Schneider, he's Bo Duke and the
Well,
Dukes of
since he was
Hazzard.
on the Dukes of Hazzard, I ought to qualify him
And-
to be an expert on
But
weapons.
quite frankly, I've never seen him run from any gun other than Roscoe P. Coltrane's gun, and he waggled that thing around in the air, and I don't think he ever pointed it at either one of them.
I know. My older sister used to watch it. She used to love that. Didn't he have that goofy laugh? And that
That's
dog?
all. That's all I've ever heard him say. That's all. I don't think he's ever shot or boss hog. But John Schneider's a credible guy. He's a straight up guy, so he knows. He's been in the business a long time. And he said that before any on a set, a gun goes, when there's a gun on set or any type of weapon like
it's
that,
a prop.
or like a gun,
It's in a movie.
that
it's a prop.
it's not a prop, it's a live
gun, but a prop is
gun.
something they're using a gun, but it
It's
has
not called
blanks.
a prop. They've been calling it a
Shoots
prop.
blanks.
It's not a prop.
Jack, you don't shoot real bullets.
No, it's not. It's not.
But it would just about have to be a real gun.
They're saying that whoever is on assigned to do that, comes and gives them the gun and says, "Look, it's a cold gun. It's not a live bullet in there. Nowhere around.
So why on a
Take
movie
it.
set
This is it."
would someone hands someone a loaded gun?
So whoever takes it, in this case, it would have been Alec, should have looked and made sure and checked that gun out to make sure that there was no live round in it. So even if someone would have snuck back on the set and have done that, and that would have been a very awful thing to happen, but he seemed to think, John Schneider seemed to think that there should be a criminal investigation, and I tend to agree with him. I tend to agree with him because that could not happen like that.
Family, and I hate it for Alec too.
So
he seemed to be a pretty good guy. I like Alec.
It is just bad. It's so sad.
It's
that,
just very unfortunate, and it's just
the
sad.
family has
It's very
to
sad.
all that, and
But we'll get back
lost
on
their
that
mother,
subject. We
lost
got a
their
lot more
sister.
things we need to. We got some more
it's so sad.
episodes coming up here, and we to talk. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about in the next 60 days. I was sitting down and I was looking at some things that we had and some of our notes we had taken on on some subjects we're going to discuss, and I've got a lot.
We've
So,
got
just
a
get ready.
lot. We've got a long way to go in a short time to get there.
And I promise I won't say nothing about the Clintons no more.
Oh my God, Zach, you're gonna be busy.
Yeah, I saw a car the other
Busy,
night
busy.
stop out in front of my house, and I thought about that.
Yeah, man,
so.
you better watch that. You wind up shooting yourself in the head about 10
Yeah,
times.
accidentally fall off